Mecklenburg County leaders say that the area is thriving. Yesterday, Mark Jerrell, the chair of the Board of Commissioners, delivered the State of the County address. He said Mecklenburg County is strong and robust due to the dynamic diversity in its workforce, educational institutions, local economy, and unique community. Jerrell pointed to budget priorities as what allowed officials to accomplish those goals.
Joining us now is the man himself, Mark Jerrell, the chair of the Board of Commissioners of Mecklenburg County. Chairman, good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me, gentlemen. And good morning to Mecklenburg County.
There we go. So let's start here. It's kind of how you ended your address yesterday. The big question is, what is the state of Mecklenburg County?
Certainly, as I stated yesterday, we're strong. We continue to focus on our board priorities, whether you're talking about housing, early childhood education, educational attainment, environmental stewardship is really, really important to all of us in Mecklenburg County, health, and certainly we use a cross-cutting factor of reducing racial disparities when it comes to looking at all of our priorities. And so, again, the diversity of our workforce, the proximity where we lie in the region, I think we continue to attract great businesses and great people.
When you look, Mark, are there other counties that are maybe one step ahead? They're in the chapter ahead of where Mecklenburg County is, maybe in other states where we're using as sort of a guide, or we're looking at some examples going, hey, they're doing certain things right in this sector. Maybe we could borrow or use some collaborative efforts here. Are there other counties in other cities that you look at going, I can see Charlotte getting there in Mecklenburg County in the next 5 to 10 years?
I think that's a great question. I'll answer it this way. We always go to different conferences and we're constantly learning. So our organization, we're always in this learning mode, taking things and trying to understand how we can do things better, how we can maximize outcomes for our residents here in Mecklenburg County. So I think there are things that we have taken from other communities as far as best practices are concerned. But I will tell you this, more times than not, communities across the country are leveraging best practices that are utilized right here in Mecklenburg County. And I'll give you an example. Our community resource centers are admired all across the country. They're one-stop shops where people can come in and receive services, have community meetings, also, do all kinds of things in one location. So we have those at Valerie C. Woodard on Freedom Drive. We have another one, the Ella B. Scarborough Center on Eastway.
Chairman, I want to ask you too, we were kind of talking about it in the break, you look around Mecklenburg County, you see cranes everywhere, a lot of building going on, but things are slowing down a little bit. But at the same time, there are opportunities for revenue growth. You talked about that yesterday, about businesses investing here in Mecklenburg County.
Yeah, so, it's really interesting that even when you look at all of the businesses that we attract, I mean, the one thing that we can't control here locally is inflation. And unfortunately, we have seen a slowdown in our revenue growth, and inflation has really outpaced our growth and demand for services. But with that said, I mean, the silver lining in the story is that businesses still want to be in Mecklenburg County. They want to be in this region. They know that this is a great place. We have great people. We have a dynamic workforce. We have skilled folks that are in our workforce, and it just continues to make us an attractive place.
Commissioner, I just spent some time up in Yancey County a few days ago preparing for the 6-month anniversary of Hurricane Helene. And, one of the things that we've been talking about is how resilient these communities have become. And partially that is because their hands were forced because of a tragedy, because of a storm, because of something like that. How can we do better in Mecklenburg County as a community to not wait for tragedy to bring us all together? Are there some steps that we can take to be closer to help care for one another going forward?
Well, I think in Mecklenburg County, we do a really good job of being forward thinking. We are constantly looking at ways that we need to get ahead of rough circumstances. We know that it's not a question of if we're going to experience challenges in the community. It's when we experience those challenges, how do we react? What will our response be? And so we're always looking at ways to make sure that we're responding in a way and keeping our community close, understanding, being boots on the ground. You'll see elected officials, boots on the ground in the community, trying to understand the needs of our community. Where are our gaps and where can we fill those gaps? And so we're constantly going to be doing that. We take that information, we go back with our staff, we apply that information and make sure that we're trying to fill as many holes as humanly possible.
Chairman, you and the board had a chance to go up to Washington, D.C. to talk to some of the federal leaders. Obviously, there's been a lot of things coming out of Washington, some of them affecting how, some places in the county may be getting funding. How do you respond on a day-to-day basis? Because you talk about it, when people call up your office, they don't care Democrat or Republican. They just want to know how things are affecting them. So how has the county kind of responded to that?
Yeah, so one of the things that we do is we're trying to maintain great relationships with our colleagues at every level of government. We want to make sure that they are clear on our priorities. They're clear on the priorities for the residents of Mecklenburg County. We have set out our legislative agenda. We've shared that with our colleagues at the federal level, our colleagues at the state level. We continue to follow up. We continue to advocate. We are going to make sure that the needs and the wants for Mecklenburg County residents are front and center. Certainly, there are things that we can't control. We're keeping our eye on what's happening with either if it's executive orders or legislation, and making sure that there's a clear understanding of the potential impact to our residents. And so we're going to continue to advocate and make sure that we are in close contact and figuring out ways that we can work together with our colleagues at multiple levels across the state.
Mark Jerrell, the Commissioner of Mecklenburg County, thank you for your time. We know, we didn't talk about it this morning, but we know the successes of the past and the future all come down to the community partners. This is a collaborative effort, and it will continue that way. So thanks for your vision for the future of the county and for your time this morning. Appreciate it.
No question. Thanks for having me. Have a great day, everybody.
You do the same.